Lesson: Sustainability clauses in contracts. Sustainability clauses in contracts are increasingly becoming a pivotal element in contract law, reflecting the global shift towards environmental responsibility and sustainable business practices. As businesses and governments worldwide recognize the urgent need to address environmental challenges, these clauses serve as powerful tools for embedding sustainability into the contractual framework. They not only promote environmental stewardship, but also bolster corporate social responsibility, enhance brand reputation, and potentially mitigate legal risks. By incorporating sustainability clauses, businesses can align their operations with broader environmental goals, thereby contributing to a more sustainable future. One actionable insight for integrating sustainability into contracts is to adopt a structured approach in drafting sustainability clauses. This involves clearly defining sustainability objectives, setting measurable targets, and establishing mechanisms for monitoring and enforcement. A practical tool for this is the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Applying SMART criteria ensures that sustainability goals are precise and quantifiable, thereby facilitating effective implementation and compliance. For example, a clause could specify that a supplier must reduce its carbon emissions by 20% within 3 years, with annual audits to track progress. This approach not only clarifies expectations, but also provides a clear benchmark for performance evaluation. Frameworks such as the triple bottom line can also guide the development of sustainability clauses. TBL emphasizes the integration of social, environmental, and economic considerations in business operations. By adopting a TBL framework, contract drafters can ensure that sustainability clauses encompass a holistic view of the potential impacts of contractual obligations. For instance, a construction contract could include provisions for using eco-friendly materials, supporting local labor markets, and minimizing waste. Such clauses not only address environmental concerns, but also promote social and economic sustainability, thereby enhancing the overall value proposition of the contract. A step-by-step application of sustainability clauses involves several key stages. Initially, it is crucial to conduct a thorough assessment of the environmental and social impacts associated with the contractual relationship. This assessment should identify key sustainability risks and opportunities, enabling the parties to prioritize areas for action. Following this, the parties should engage in collaborative discussions to define their sustainability objectives and identify mutually beneficial strategies for achieving them. This collaborative approach fosters a sense of shared responsibility and commitment, thereby enhancing the likelihood of successful implementation. Once the objectives are defined, the next step is to draft the sustainability clauses, ensuring that they are aligned with the agreed-upon goals and incorporate relevant legal standards and best practices. It is essential to use clear and unambiguous language to minimize the risk of disputes and facilitate enforcement. Additionally, the clauses should outline mechanisms for monitoring compliance and addressing non-compliance, such as regular reporting requirements and penalty provisions. These mechanisms provide a framework for accountability and continuous improvement, enabling the parties to track progress and make necessary adjustments. Case studies provide valuable insights into the practical application of sustainability clauses. One notable example is the agreement between Unilever and its suppliers, which includes specific sustainability criteria as part of its supplier code of conduct. Unilever requires its suppliers to adhere to sustainable agricultural practices, ensure fair labor conditions, and reduce environmental impacts. This approach has enabled Unilever to significantly reduce its carbon footprint and promote sustainable practices across its supply chain, demonstrating the effectiveness of well-crafted sustainability clauses in driving positive environmental outcomes. Another example is the 2015 Paris Agreement, which underscores the importance of sustainability clauses in international agreements. The agreement includes legally binding commitments for signatory countries to take concrete actions to mitigate climate change and promote sustainable development. It exemplifies how sustainability clauses can serve as powerful instruments for achieving global environmental goals. highlighting the potential for such clauses to facilitate cooperation and drive meaningful change on a global scale. Statistics further illustrate the growing importance of sustainability clauses. A report by the International Institute for Sustainable Development found that over 70% of Fortune 500 companies have incorporated sustainability clauses into their contracts, reflecting the increasing recognition of their strategic value. This trend indicates a broader shift towards sustainable business practices and highlights the critical role of contract law in advancing sustainability objectives. To address real-world challenges, professionals can leverage several practical strategies. One such strategy is to incorporate sustainability performance indicators into contracts. SPIs provide a quantitative basis for assessing sustainability performance, enabling parties to track progress and identify areas for improvement. For example, a contract could include SPIs related to energy efficiency, waste reduction, and water usage, with specific targets for each indicator. This approach facilitates data-driven decision-making and promotes transparency and accountability. Another strategy is to engage stakeholders in the development and implementation of sustainability clauses. By involving key stakeholders, including customers, employees, and local communities, businesses can ensure that their sustainability initiatives are aligned with broader social and environmental goals. This collaborative approach can enhance stakeholder buy-in and support, thereby increasing the likelihood of successful outcomes. Legal professionals can also enhance their proficiency in drafting and negotiating sustainability clauses by staying informed about emerging trends and best practices. This involves continuous learning and professional development, such as attending workshops, webinars, and conferences on sustainable contract law. By staying abreast of the latest developments, professionals can ensure that their practice remains relevant and effective in promoting sustainability objectives. In summary, sustainability clauses in contracts are essential tools for embedding environmental and social responsibility into business operations. By adopting structured approaches, leveraging practical tools and frameworks, and engaging stakeholders, professionals can effectively integrate sustainability into contractual relationships. The growing trend towards sustainability clauses reflects a broader shift towards responsible business practices and underscores the critical role of contract law in advancing global sustainability goals. By embracing these strategies, legal professionals can enhance their proficiency and contribute to a more sustainable and equitable future.